Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So 68-year-old Army veteran Thomas Fassell and his 59-year-old wife, Marilyn Fassell, are Florida residents, and they committed crimes at the Capitol together. Marilyn recorded a video as they approached the building, and she commented on the tear gas that had been deployed by law enforcement. And she was also heard saying, quote, "They can't stop millions." So later in the video, Thomas was heard coughing, and he actually told Marilyn that he wanted to leave, but for some reason they didn't. In fact, Marilyn was later heard encouraging the mob to keep advancing on the building, and she yelled, quote, "Let's go," and quote, "Why are we stopping? Why is anybody stopping?" And Marilyn continued filming as they reached the Capitol doors. She recorded down police barricades, and she yelled, quote, "We're here. We broke the Capitol." A short time later, the couple illegally entered the building. They were carrying flagpoles, which you're not allowed to do inside. They walked by broken glass on the ground. They heard the alarms blaring, and Marilyn was heard yelling, quote, "We busted in the Capitol." Then they made their way to the second floor, and they entered the office suite of Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Then they moved on to the rotunda, where Marilyn was recorded smoking a cigarette, something that's also not allowed in federal buildings. As they exited the Capitol, Marilyn was still recording, and she screamed, quote, "This is my house. We pay taxes for this. We pay their salary." And then she was recording officers, and she appeared to be directing some of this at them. She yelled, quote, "Go get Biden, get Hillary, get Pelosi, get Obama, bring them out, bring them out." I mean, Hillary and Obama? What year does this woman think this is? Anyway, on January 22nd of 2021, the FBI interviewed the couple. They admitted to entering the building, but Thomas pointed the finger at Antifa, because of course he did. He told the agents that Antifa was there and they incited the crowd. And here's what I love about that excuse. This is what they all say. Basically, they're admitting, yeah, Trump supporters are weak-minded sheep. We just follow the crowd. We do whatever the alphas tell us to do. They're admitting that they can't think for themselves and that they're easily led to commit crimes if someone else incites them. I mean, okay, I'm glad you can admit it. But it's a fact that Antifa was not there. So, get over it. They had zero motive, by the way, to be there and to stop the election from being certified if they're all Biden supporters. So anyway, the Fassells were arrested on September 15th of 2021. They were each charged with entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. Even after their arrests, these people continued to push false claims about why they committed crimes. In an interview with the Tampa Bay Times, the Fassells said that they were invited into the building by someone that they thought was an officer. There's no evidence. There's zero evidence of this. And Marilyn's phone and her videos completely prove that to be false. They also continued to try and sell the right-wing fairy tale that this was all a setup by Antifa and Nancy Pelosi. And what I say is, okay, let's say it was. You fell for it. How stupid do you feel now? So the Fassells' attorneys must have told them, these BS excuses aren't exactly going to fly in court, because in July of 2022, the Fassells pleaded guilty to the parading charge, and they were each looking at up to 6 months in jail, 5 years of probation, and $5,000 in fines. However, the prosecutor requested only 30 days in jail, 3 years of probation, and $500 in restitution for Thomas. And then they asked for a sentence of 60 days in jail, 3 years of probation, 60 hours of community service, and $500 in restitution for Marilyn. U.S. District Judge Colleen Kollar-Kotelly presided over the Fassells case, and she told them at the sentencing hearing, quote, There are lawful means available in a democracy to challenge actions you disagree with, which don't include a violent insurrection. I mean, it's amazing that judges have to remind people about something so basic and so American, right? Yet here we are. So in the end, the judge sentenced Thomas Fassell to only 7 days in jail and 2 years of probation. And Marilyn Fassell was sentenced to 30 days in jail and 3 years of probation. In addition, Marilyn is restricted from possessing a gun while on probation. Apparently, this was an issue, or this was something that came up. She had previously requested permission to carry a gun because she said she received a death threat. So that was denied. And it sounds like she's going to have to be gun-free for a few years. So this is woefully inadequate. I'm actually pretty surprised because this judge has been fairly harsh, but fair in her sentences. So, I guess we can just be thankful that it wasn't a Trump-appointed judge, or they would have received no jail time at all. Anyway, guys, if I hear any more, I'll let you know. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you possibly can. It really means the world to me. Thank you again so much. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.